This is Ruger LCP Max versus Glock G42 versus SIG P365 380. 380 ammo comparison video 4. Remington Ultimate Defense 102 grain brass jacketed hollow point. Velocity and accuracy comparison. We're going to be testing the Remington Ultimate Defense 102 grain Golden Saber brass jacketed hollow point ammunition. The box says this is designed for a full-sized handgun. We are going to be testing it out of the micro compact double stack P365 380, the compact Glock G42, and the pocket LCP Max. Let's see if that makes a difference with this being full-sized ammo. Now here's a picture of the Golden Saber brass jacketed hollow point on this ammunition. And now let's hit the range. Numbers. Okay, we're getting numbers. All right, let's crunch the numbers. If we start with the Ruger LCP Max, which is on bottom again, we have an average velocity of 935 feet per second. The highest velocity was 965 feet per second. Lowest velocity was 900 feet per second. Difference between the highest and lowest velocity was 65 feet per second. The average energy was 197.95 foot-pounds of energy. Moving to the Glock G42, we had an average velocity of 955 feet per second. Highest velocity was 1,004 feet per second. Lowest velocity was 910 feet per second. The difference between the highest and lowest was 94 feet per second. The average energy was 206.51 foot-pounds of energy. For the SIG P365 380, we had an average velocity of 975 feet per second. Highest was 1,007 feet per second. Lowest was 952 feet per second. Difference between the highest and lowest was 55 feet per second, with an average energy of 2,012.25 foot-pounds of energy. Out of the Ruger LCP Max, after my first shot, I commented, "Wow, that's kind of snappy," which I think was cut out of the video. And we had previously shot just before this ammo, the Remington HTP ammo. So compared to that Remington, it did have, in my opinion, noticeably more recoil. For the Glock G42 and P365 380, I did not notice that quite as much, and a lot of that has to do with just the size difference between the Ruger LCP Max and those two other firearms. Out of the SIG and the Glock, I would say for me, I got excellent groups out of this firearm. And for the Ruger LCP Max, I would call it an acceptable group to very good, considering that I was shooting at 15 yards with a pocket gun. We also had 0 failures using this ammo. Now let's compare that against one of our range ammos that we started with. This time we're going to do the Fiocchi 95 grain. Compared to the Fiocchi, with all three firearms, we had an average velocity that's almost 100 feet per second more, and that's with a projectile that's 7 grains heavier. That's significantly better velocity versus the range target ammo. And with the Fiocchi ammo, again, while I would say we had acceptable target ammo performance out of it, comparing the accuracy against this Remington Ultimate Defense, I would say the Remington ammo had a better accuracy performance for me today. Now let's compare that to the Remington HTP ammo we previously tested. Comparing the numbers, we averaged between 40 and 50 feet per second difference with all three firearms, and that's with a projectile that is 14 grains heavier. That's significant. One of the areas that stood out to me was when using the Ultimate Defense ammo, the Ruger LCP Max got the same performance, or close enough for me, as what the SIG P365 380 did using the HTP ammo. I found that very interesting considering that the Ultimate Defense has full-sized firearm listed on the box. Now, with what appears to be very good groups for me on the target, the one question that is outstanding from this test is, do we have enough velocity for hollow point expansion? The box mentions that this is designed for a full-sized firearm, and we're obviously not firing it through a full-sized firearm today. Now, the box does not have an advertised velocity on the box, and we do have to wonder, even with the increase in velocity versus the HTP ammo, do we have enough velocity on this ammo for hollow point expansion? That's something we're going to have to revisit in a future video to assess that. If we do get hollow point expansion, this ammo could end up being very good as far as personal protection, home defense, concealed carry ammunition, and I'm looking forward to testing that in a future video. Well, I hope you found this video useful, and you're looking forward to the next video in our 380 ammo comparison series. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day.